Welcome to the Bellevue Beats music series, supported by Amazon and produced by the Bellevue Downtown Association. Today, we're proud to introduce singer-songwriter Debbie Miller, performing at Brio Apartments for a virtual concert experience. So kick back, relax, and enjoy the show.
I tippy-toe my way into your heart, so quiet you don't even know I'm there. But I swear you'll realize once I'm gone. Like a refrigerator running, you didn't even know it was on till it was off. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, next I sneak my way all around your brain, but I'm careful not to move a thing, and you think it's sweet that I'm discreet. And I never run into any other girls but me, which is good, 'cause I would beat them up. Oh, do 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 do. Oh, next to work my way to your sense of touch, and I find it don't require much to make you want me all the time. Just a playful brush up against your thigh, and you were mine. Do 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 do. I tippy-toe my way into your heart, so quiet you don't even know I'm there. But I swear you'll realize once I'm. And that's how the song ends. It just leaves you hanging. But I won't leave you hanging, 'cause I have the whole rest of my set to go. My name is Debbie Miller, and I am so excited to be a part of the Bellevue Beats music series. And yeah, it's just exciting also to have a gig. And I'm excited to be playing for you today. And we are coming at you from the Brio Apartments. And this is also supported by a little tiny company called Amazon. So this next song is one that I wrote as a present for somebody, and it's called Alaska. So you're going to Alaska on your own. So here's a song for when you feel alone. And if you see a bear in the wild, I'll come protect you. And I'd probably get eaten, 'cause I'm not fast or strong. Oh, but from nowhere I'd appear out of thin air. And I know that you don't need me, but you should know my intention is there. And you'll leave many miles behind you on that road, and over your shoulder are the ones you hold. And if you're cold in the night, I will come and wrap my arms around you. And it'd probably do no good, 'cause my arms are thin and small. Oh, but I would do it and protect you from the storm. I know you'll have a blanket, but I hope this song will keep you warm. Some days it might be hard just to move your legs, and all of those mountains will get steeper, yeah. And if you're lost in the wood, I'll come find you all by myself. And it'd probably be a mess, 'cause we both know the truth. I have no sense of direction, I get lost in my own room. But in the meantime, I hope this song will come find you. Thank you so much. I imagine somewhere out there is some thunderous applause happening. This next tune, I'm not sure which camera to look into. Oh, that, okay. We'll probably cut that part out, right? Just kidding. So this next song that I wrote was originally for the Bushwick Book Club, which is a group of musicians that write songs inspired by literature. And the book for this one was Alice in Wonderland. And I really resonated with the Queen of Hearts character. So that's what this song is about. It's called The Queen of Hearts. I am misunderstood, but don't misunderstand me now. I am the Queen of Hearts, and see, the world forgot somehow that what I do is just and right, and I think you'll agree. When I collect people's heads, I do it mostly for you, and just slightly for me. It started many years ago as I tried to fall asleep. My neighbor played his music loud and proceeded to keep me up all night and kept awake the entire kingdom too. I asked quite nice to turn it down, though he rudely refused. So I took matters into my own heart, to put it quite simply. I took his head and chopped it off, and we all slept in peace. And the crowd cheered for me, and they threw roses at my Things they stayed okay a month, or maybe it was two, and then some jerk face cut me off when I was on my way to a queen's meeting, 2 kingdoms over. I swerved and hit a tree, so I took his head and the head of his lover so she would not be lonely. The following week I was on a train with my hubby the king to a romantic getaway where we'd be relaxing. But all we could hear was the obnoxious chatter of a princess behind us. On her cell phone I couldn't take the blabber, so I did what was just. I offed her pretty little head and then I tossed it out the side. The passengers and King and I enjoyed a quiet train ride. But the crowd didn't cheer as loud this time, and there were no roses at my feet. Some looked horrified, but most looked satisfied, if you ask me. And so you see, it's not for me, it is mostly for you. I only try to keep the peace, though my method is uncouth. Parking in 2 spots is a punishable offense. Your bag don't need a seat on the bus, and humming makes no sense. Do not drive too fast, or worse, don't drive too slow. When changing lanes, please use your signal, and for God's sakes, green means go. If you're wearing headphones and I can hear your music, if you talk through a movie, if you try to cut the line, my heart will tear in 3. And I'll have no remorse, you see. I'll off heads left and right until the people who remain are the quiet and polite. And you will all cheer for me. You'll throw roses at my feet. We'll be better off. We'll be better off, and you better agree. So now, don't think I'm a scary person just because I wrote that song. I'm actually nice. Supposedly. There's only one way to find out. No, I'm just kidding. So this next song is related to the Queen of Hearts song in title only, in that it's called My Heart, My Queen. And it's one that I wrote as a letter to my own heart, which I feel like always warrants some explanation before I play it. And I did have to cut a verse out of this song that is has some inappropriate language, but it's really good. It's a good verse, but I think the song still stands up without it, hopefully. One day, come to a night show. From now on, I'm gonna take care of you. I'm sorry for all that I put you through. It's not 'cause I was young and I am not naive, but after all, I'm human and humans, they have needs. But from now on, I will listen to you. If I don't, basically I'm doomed, 'cause I don't have the time to sit around and whine about some fool who tried to pry me away from you. You must admit I've made your life exciting, but I get why you go into hiding. It's 'cause you needed breaks from all of my mistakes. You did what you had to make it out and through. And once there was that time you truly broke from things you felt that I never spoke. And as you tried to mend and I breathed life again, I tried a different tactic, I tried a different man. And oh, I'm embarrassed of him now. But oh, that's life, we're figuring it out. And so I've turned the corner, I'm turning over leaves, so they are new, it's me and you, we're floating out to sea. And when we decide to swim ashore, I'll make some better choices than before, and find what you deserve and everything you're worth. 'Cause after all, I'm human and humans they can learn. Ooh. So gonna switch now, and now I'm over here. Again, it's just a real pleasure to be playing for the Bellevue Beats music series, and I'm real grateful for the opportunity to share my music with you all. This is a song that it feels kind of new because I wrote it, but I wrote it like kind of a couple months before the pandemic, so I feel like it hasn't been out on the town that much, even though it's not that new anymore. At the time that I wrote it, everything in this song was true, and there are actually several things in this song that are no longer true. And is that coming through okay? Yeah, it's called Bullet Points because basically it's just random facts about my life. Don't you think it's kind of nuts being a room full of strangers and spill all your guts and tell them about all the you've been through? And yet I'm scared to be alone with you. And I am most definitely smart, but impossibly dumb. If you stand near a fire, you'll get burned. I'm quick to catch on, but slow to learn. And can you believe it? I don't have a cat. My friends, they all ask me when I'll get a cat. They pee by themselves and they give me dirt love. My therapist thought that I already had one. And everyone in here has seen him but me, getting groceries at QFC, or at the gym, or in line getting coffee. All of Seattle has spotted Dave Matthews but me. trying to heal from within and without, not just myself, but others in doubt. Living on earth, it can be such a struggle. We came here alone, so we're all gonna need each other. Living on earth, it can be such a struggle. We came here alone, so we're all gonna need each other. And for your information, I finally have a cat, and I have, since I wrote that song, met Dave Matthews not once, but twice. After my 10 years in Seattle, it's finally happened. Hooray. So anyway, here's another song. Obviously, that's what I'm here to do. This one's kind of an older one. It's off of an EP of mine called Measures and Weights. And it's called It's Been a Day, which takes on a whole new meaning right now. It's been a day, I wonder if you miss me. I'm willing to bet $1 that you do. And we held hands, but only for a second. I let go 'cause it seemed like the right thing to do. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. La-da-da-da-da-da. It's been a week, I wonder where you miss me. On the streets of Brooklyn at 4 a.m. 'Cause then one time we both went to the ocean. You looked at me and I looked straight ahead. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. La-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's been a month, I wonder when you miss me. Does it normally happen on a Tuesday night? 'Cause then one time you called me from the bathroom, and I'm pretty sure that's love, at least of some kind. It's been a while, I wonder if you miss me. I can always give your $1 back. If Tuesday nights are nothing special, if the streets of Brooklyn have been painted black. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. La-da-da. That one also just kind of hangs off on the end, doesn't it? Well, I think that's the last song that does that, hopefully for your ears. This next one isn't recorded anywhere, but it's just a classic heartbreak song. I think that's really all there is to say about it. I hate myself for thinking of you, my old love, and I hate that I miss you still, but I won't tell no one except everyone. Oh, oh, oh. Now I wish I was driving up to see you time drags me along, the harder I hold on to all the ways. And now you know I've been programmed to just consider you. Now my body must adjust to maybe someone new. Oh God, I just don't know who I am. And I don't know how to let you go. Push you aside and go on with my day. But the further time drags me along, the harder I'll hold on to all the ways that we tried so hard. So here comes another downer that's in the same key as the last song. This is another Bushwick Book Club song, and this one is inspired by a graphic novel called Persepolis, which I'll just take a quick second to describe. It takes place during the Iranian Revolution, and it's an autobiography, and it's written from the perspective of a 12-year-old girl who's trying to live in this time of turmoil and violence, and also how to be a teen. And there were just such beautiful moments of humanity that happened amidst all of this. And I don't want to compare the pandemic to that because it's not the same thing, but I think there are elements of the song that resonate right now, which is why I want to play it. Just kind of how do you stay human when everything around you is not as it should be? So this is Persepolis song. There's bombing, it's just right outside of the window. There's bombing, it just killed my neighbor last week. But I'm gonna go listen to my new record. If I've gotta die, might as well keep the beat. There's lots of new rules that I don't wanna follow. They've banned every last thing that might make you smile. But I'll tell you what, I am wearing my new jeans. If I've gotta go down, I'll go down in style. And almost everyone that I know is leaving. Some were arrested and some had to flee. But I'll tell you what, I'm not going anywhere. If I've gotta die, I'll do it right here. Baby, we'll sail away in the morning. I can hear gunshots right down in the street. But we're gonna make love right out in the kitchen. There's no better living to make our hearts beat. Oh, there's bombing is just right outside of the window. They just arrested my uncle in July. But I'll tell you what, I am throwing a party. If I've gotta die, I'll do it with wine. Said if I've gotta die, I want to be alive. Okay, so that was that song, and now I'm going to switch back over to where I was standing before. I'm just narrating my experience. What happens when I play a gig, apparently, even if there's not a huge audience in front of me, is my internal monologue just gets broadcast for all to listen. How nice for you. I'm just going to take a second to retune. And tuning, streaming and tuning live are equally annoying for the audience, but that's just part of it. This next one is sort of, I guess, I wouldn't call it a heartbreak song, but you know, it's sort of like after a breakup, it clearly wasn't your fault, but then maybe you have some distance and then you realize, okay, maybe I contributed a little bit to a certain dynamic of some kind. Anyway, that's this song. It's called Done Wrong. And hang with me just one sec. Don't leave your computer. Stay. Who's done wrong? Maybe you were right all along. What I did was worse, so I knew loving me was a curse. I'll let you stay and do it anyway. Though you pulled the trigger, I loaded the gun. I concealed it for years while we had our fun. You made me better, I did that for you too, and I would not give back one day I spent with you. You know me. It's not easy for me to see things that are clear. I think I get drunk on the fear. I'd pick a different end, and I might do it all again, so I could plan one more day with your hand in my hand. Sometimes what you feel in your heart is not necessarily right, when the thing you know in your gut is the thing that your heart is trying to hide. I'm sorry, hope you forgive me all I've done wrong, for making you mine for too long. And I don't mind being alone, no, I do okay on my own, but this is not true on the days I am lonely for you. Though you pulled the trigger, I loaded the gun, I concealed it for years while we were on the run. You made me better, I did that for you too, and I would not give back one day I spent with you. Would not give back one day I spent with you. One day I spent with you. All right, here's another one I have to retune my guitar for. One day I'd like to be famous only just so that I could have a guitar tech who could just hand me different guitars for each song. That seems like a really big perk of fame as a musician. One day. Or not. So this next tune is one I did write during this season of life. It's called Birth and Death. Sort of the duality of maybe something new starting and also everything else being taken away. Ooh, maybe I should turn my volume back up like a pro. My heart is ripe, my mind tired, my whole body's been rewired. Try though I might to trust love, I've been trained to just smell blood. Time's the blockade, time's the way. It's all we've got in one day. Try though we might to let go, we hold on to what we Sometimes I just get lonely. We now fear what we need most. We all of us want to be close, but we can't do that in this world. It is too dangerous in this world. I am hopeful, I am wise, I am jaded, I am blind, I am open to your heart. Will it love my back with stars? You were not in my other world. I guess I'll try out this new world. We pray for this to be over. We can't stand this different world, but maybe we need this new world, and we can still love in this world. Guess I'll do two or three more. Seven minutes, 6 minutes. Got a great team here that is helping me out right now. Mike and Steve, thanks so much for just being so awesome with everything related to this experience. So I'm going to switch instruments to the ukulele. This instrument is more proportional, I've been told, to my stature. Well, I can't wait to see everybody again in person, but for now, this summary of my romantic past will have to suffice, so you can get to know me better. One time you came up to me and said to me quite drunkenly that you like my freckles. Do you still like my freckles? And how's your wife? And one time you texted me to tell me how much you missed me and that I fit you like a glove. Do I still fit you like a glove? I wouldn't know, 'cause I only wear mittens. And by the way, how's your fiancé? And you were a long, long time ago, and you're all getting so very small in the rear view mirror of the car on the road of my life. That's a metaphor. And was I supposed to learn something? 'Cause I sit here sometimes wondering what on earth I met you for. One time you sought me out, you wanted to take me out for old time's sake. For goodness sake, how's that ex-girlfriend that you live with? And sometimes I stop to think, did someone put something in my drink? With frequent repetition, 'cause I've made some interesting decisions that I question. I'm not joking. And you were all in the way back when, and I was like a child then, or like a babe in the woods, or like a grocer without the goods. Those are similes. And when I was an actual kid, I thought you get wise when you get big. Oh, 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 silly me. I used to wait by the telephone. Just kidding, it was a cell phone, more like it waited by me. But it's all good, I got a man. He loves me just the way I am. I hope that includes my freckles, and for the holidays he bought me mittens. Well, thanks so much for listening. If you have made it this far in this set, thanks for hanging out. I know my songs are really lyric heavy, and so you must really like to listen to words. This last song I'm going to play is another one that I wrote during quarantine. It's called Waiting for a Visitor. And I just want to say thank you again to the Bellevue Beats music series for having me, and for the Brio Apartments for hosting, and Amazon for supporting, and for Mike and Steve behind the scenes. And yeah, it's just a real pleasure. Again, my name is Debbie Miller, and this is my last song for you all. The days are long, the hours wide. I need someone to spend some time with me in my living space. I need to see an unmasked face. So I put out the SOS on the railing of my deck. I expectantly look out as I expectantly look out for you to come visit me, for you to spend some time with me. Don't be coy, you know I'm here, and I can tell that you are near. I feel your presence in the air. I have so much love to share. And I hope you'll hang out with me and spend time on my balcony. I think that you will like me. I hope I bought the right bird seed for you to come and eat, for you to come and eat. Won't you spend time with me? 'Cause I think I'm going crazy. Thanks everyone for listening. Take care. Hope to see you again in person.
Thanks for tuning into Bellevue Beats. It's our longest music series yet, so visit BellevueDowntown.com to stream more tunes and mark your calendars for upcoming concerts. Until next time, stay safe and healthy, Bellevue.